Good evening, thank you for coming out. Today is Monday, September 5th, 2018. This is the Pleasantville City Council work meeting. This meeting has been duly advertised in the local newspapers in conformance with the Open Public Meeting Act, otherwise known as the Sunshine Law. Roll call, please.
Swan.
Here.
Sistrom. Scott. Harmon.
Present.
Christmas.
Hey.
Allen. Ward.
Here.
4 in attendance.
Okay. I'd like to have approval of the previous minutes.
So moved. Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Are there any nays or abstentions? Agenda items, please.
Okay, first on the agenda is Resolution 146 proclaiming the month of September as Prostate Cancer Awareness Month.
If I may say, I just want to say that September is the entire month for prostate cancer awareness. I was trying to get the pins, you know, the women's breast cancer pin are the pink and men's the blue. And I'm trying to get them. When I get them, I get some pamphlets and I'll share with everyone. Okay, very good.
Next, please.
Resolution 147 providing a budget insertion into the 2018 budget.
Are there any questions or comments? Next, please.
Resolution 148 authorizing the execution of a memorandum of agreement between the city and the Pleasantville IAFF Local 2616.
Questions or comments? Next, please.
Next is the bill list.
Good evening. I'm hoping today we both have, we're all on the same page with the same bill list, same dates and everything else. First we want to talk about is the bill that are to be paid, that would be approved tonight. And look on page 1, third from the bottom, is our monthly trash and recycling bill that we pay to Atlantic County MUA. On page 2, these are I'm talking about normally unusual items. On page 2, second one down is Future Systems. This is obviously the software that we have. This is a 3-month bill. They hadn't billed us since April, so we're taking care of that now. 4 down below that is our medical costs for our both retiree as well as active employees. Other than that, the rest of our bills are normal operating bills to make the city run as smoothly as we can. The other list we have are bills that weren't paid since the last council meeting. The first one at the very top was Atlantic Electric. And then halfway down in the middle is Sedesco Management. That was for the summer food program. We still owe them more money. That will be paid out probably in the next week or so. One below that is to under general capital is tactical public supply.
What page are you on, Barry?
I'm sorry. These are bills that have been paid.
Oh, okay.
The top one is Atlantic Electric, and then in the middle is Sedesco Management for our food summer program. The one below that is tactical public safety for phones, 800 megahertz radios with the fire department. That was all part of a capital improvement plan. And then on page 2, the 2 at the bottom, one is our county taxes of $958,000 for this quarter, and then the payroll of last Friday of $599,000. All the other bills are just our normal operating bills that we see on month to month and actually day-to-day basis that we take care of to run the city.
Madam President,
Yes.
Barry, October is a month we can transfer from one budget to the other.
Not yet, not until November.
Oh, it's November now?
November we can do transfers between departments.
But didn't it used to be October?
It's always been November.
Gee, okay.
And a lot of departments are getting real tight, and we can't do anything right now. We're trying to do the best we can, but again, November is when we can do the process for transferring between departments, and we can do it actually, and many times we want during November, but we can't start until November 1.
Okay, thank you.
Any other questions?
Yes, Barry, with Sedesco, what three sites do we have what sites other than the recreation do we have?
Debbie's back here, we can let her answer. We had
Right, more than 20, I think,
Yeah, 29. 29 sites.
21 sites, and they fed the kids, it was like between almost 5,000 kids a week.
Yeah, let me just, it's the summer food program, so we're the lead agency. They have their own separate recreation summer programs, but we're the lead agency for the summer, for the food portion of it. So you had those at your church, you had it at the...
Okay,
yeah,
so even,
the
okay.
schools.
Okay, I got
And
you.
this is all funded by the state and Department of Agriculture.
Okay. All right, thank you. Any questions for Barry, anyone? Thank you, Barry. At this time, anyone from the public that wants to speak, please come forward, state your name, your address, and your concern about the agenda items only. Seeing none, I'd like to have a motion to close the portion.
Second.
All those in favor? Okay, we'll have open discussion from council. If there's anything anyone would like to share? Mayor?
Everything's okay.
Mrs. Payne?
Nothing at this time, thank you.
Okay. Then I'd like to have a motion to close the work session.
Motion.
All those in favor? Okay, any nays? Mayor, where you usually are right here, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, you guys ready? Good evening, thank you for coming out. Today is Monday, September 5th, 2018. This is the Pleasantville City Council meeting. This meeting has been advertised in the local newspapers in conformance with the Open Public Meeting Act, otherwise known as the Sunshine Law. Will you please stand for the invocation, remain standing for the flag salute? Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. And give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory forever. Amen.
Pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America,
and to the republic
for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Madam Clerk, I failed to give the time, which is 6:44 p.m. Okay, roll call, please.
Swan.
Here.
Sistrum. Scott. Harmon.
Present.
Christmas.
Here.
Allen. Ward.
Here.
Ford. And Jacobs.
Okay, I'd like to have a motion to dispense with the readings of the previous minutes.
So moved. Second.
All those in favor? Nays, abstentions, have the same privilege? Okay. Mayor,
Yes.
nominations, proclamations.
Sterling Duncan, come on down. You sure you want to do it? He's not going to change his mind, okay? You want to stand over here? Okay, I have a commendation from my office for Sterling. Whereas Sterling Duncan has dedicated many years of service to the Recreation Department to the City of Pleasantville, and whereas Sterling enjoyed planning and coordinating adult as well as high school basketball tournaments, and whereas Sterling co-developed Dunking's Adult Basketball League. Was that the ones countywide?
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay. Coach Sterl, as he was founding called, Coach Sterl,
That's it.
as he founding called, also mentored many young men and women during his employment. Sterling was proud to share his experience and training abilities with many in the weight room, which I was not one of them.
tried to get him in there. He refused.
And whereas Sterling never missed participation in the annual Easter egg hunt or the annual Halloween event. And whereas Sterling was always available and happy to assist with special events and other recreational projects as needed. Now therefore, I, Jesse L. Friedel Sr., Mayor of the City of Pleasantville, New Jersey, on behalf of this administration and the citizens of the City of Pleasantville, do hereby commend and thank Sterling for 18 years of dedicated service and wish him a happy, healthy, and successful future. And witness whereof I have set my hand and caused the seal of the City of Pleasantville, New Jersey, be affixed this 5th day of September in the year of our Lord, 2018. Congratulations. Yeah.
I need to speak or anything.
You do not need to speak. We already went over this.
How many minutes do I have?
You want to?
One, Mayor.
Talk then.
Really, but I'm not considering like a celebration because I'm gonna miss what I'm doing because it's like, this is part of family. I love the community. I love the kids. You know, when I put my heart and soul in what I want to do, I focused on kids' safety, focused on their future and what we're doing, and the Recreation Center put together positive programs for our kids to be involved with, and then as you watch them and you see them grow and become police officers and firefighters and working in public works, you've gotten to realize that we had these young people as children, and now they're having careers of their own, having families of their own, and you forget to realize that you're getting older too. You know, you caught up with that, but I enjoyed the journey. You know, I'm not dead. This is
You'll be back.
yeah, you know what I mean. But there's some issues that that's a concern that kind of like takes me away from what I have to do and handle that. So hopefully I left a good impression on the community, on the council, on the recreation center, which I've always told that I have been, and hopefully in the near future when some issues come by, if a spot open up, I'll be writing it in again, so I'm just satisfied to the fact that, that we had some really successful young people growing up, male and female alike, and you hate to lose any of them, you hate to lose as far as some, when they pass so soon, and that touches you because they're part of the family as well, but it's, through that and all, this is a blessing for me. It's definitely a, wholeheartedly situation that I have no regrets regardless what the issue is, because there's a learning process that you can teach our young people. I want to tell the volunteers that are coaching right now with the Jovers and the POW program to continue to do what you're doing, because you've inspired them to be something other than, just sitting down over there, not doing anything, not having a positive future for themselves. So I see a lot of the young coaches out there that was players themselves, putting in everything that they've learned, that they've been through, regardless of it's college or just some of their events, and installing it into our young people. And when I go out there to the fields, I'm happy and I'm proud to see that Pleasantville is definitely on the move. We're growing, and just like I was telling the mayor and Administrator Linda last week, people put in and say, the roads got to be fixed, the bumpy roads and all, and then when you handle those situations, you complain about you got a detour somewhere, but in order to handle your complaints, you're going to have to make those issues are being addressed.
That's right.
But we have to sit through some of these things to make things better. And just like we were saying with the coaches, we have young kids that need some development, some growing, but it takes time. We just can't think that they're going to be out there dunking or running touchdown passes, throwing touchdown passes and running touchdowns without the development and the training. So it takes time, just like every other issue. Just be patient. Like I tell the community, be involved and keep your city and our young people encouraged. And positive things going to happen, because I know personally everybody that's sitting out here on the board right now, we're family oriented, open door policy, always looking to better each other, to handling concerns. I had to work out with Barrett, for many months, You know, so I mean, and involved with so many of our kids, you know, with Terrence and Paul and Small. You know, I've been involved with so many of Mr. and Miss Christmas supported our son, you know, when he was growing up. Mr. Swan was the first one I think on the board when I was 18 years ago. You know, he was on the council, you know, many years ago, you know. These things right there is installed in you because it's a positive thing, you know, and our community is growing, you know, our kids is developing, you know, and I kept to be more blessed and prouder. So thank you very much. I superintended on the recreation center for many years. She brought me up in here for many years. Ms. Debbie Washington, my wife Crystal over there. I know I went over my limit of 3 minutes. Things had to be said. My daughter-in-law Vina. So mother-in-law, my sister right there, Ben, you know, so I'm glad they came out and support me during this situation, you know. But I had him, you know, when he was young, you know, and he was monitoring over here with the camera. So it's like, you know, 18 years and so many positive things go on, you know, and you realize and you recognize those things and you were involved with that. You were involved with that growth, you know, and I could not be more proud of this.
And you were young when I got started.
You see how it become a chain reaction? Going on. So I'm just hoping, like I say, with the volunteer coaches that we have out there and counselors that's monitor our children today, just stay focused and stay encouraged because they will get something out of it and they will let you know. When I go on vacations or whatever, my wife be like, put your phone away, but I have to tell her, I be sneaking and looking because you just never know what important that the kids may want to say or may have some advice that they want to listen. So I sneak in the bathroom and I listen. I know I'm telling on myself, but you know, you have to be involved.
Yeah, I thought we got to pass the plate like Sunday morning.
Thank you.
Debbie, you want to say?
Sterling said it all.
I want to say that it has been a nice, long journey with Sterling for the past 18 years. And he is an awesome person. He's an awesome coach with the young people, as well as the young adults and everyone at the Recreation Center. And we will truly miss Sterling. So if he's ever available and wants to just stop by and give a lending hand, it's totally up to him. And we do appreciate it. And I want to say thank you for an awesome 18 years.
Thank you.
Come back and play some ping pong.
Mean about that. I got you on the hotline.
And you need to go back to the gym.
Thank you very much.
Darling, I want to say good luck to you, and I bless you, and I just hope you have a happy semi-retirement.
Yes.
And thank you for everything you've done, because you have been around a long time, and what you did with the seniors, with me, with the red carpet, with just coming in and setting up and everything, that was priceless, you know, along with what you did with the children.
I was very enjoyable when you watch them get off the bus and, you know, you feel valued, which they are, you know, it's just that first impression that you get when they come off that bus. It's like,
Yes.
This is laid out for us, you know, because they are very important to us, just like our youth.
Right.
Sterling, I want to get you a church.
Mm-hmm. You want to give me I'm going to catch you. As long as I'm thinking and not passing out.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Good luck to you, Sterling.
Thank you, sir.
It's always been a pleasure.
Thank you.
Don't get rid of that smile.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
We'll be seeing you.
Sterling, God bless you.
Yes.
Thank you for everything. As you know, your passion, you showed it, you demonstrated it in your speech today. And I think when you're passionate about something, it displays in what you do. And we're not going to be able to replace you because you brought a uniqueness to the Recreation Center, and we certainly appreciate that. So continue to be who you are, and God bless you.
I appreciate that insight. When you go into a responsibility, you don't look to be replaced. Right. You want to give it your all. You know, you want to feel as though you're so personally that you're irreplaceable, and that's when you give more to what you're doing. So I appreciate that.
Crystal, get ready, he still has a lot more to say.
Thank you.
Okay, bye-bye, good luck.
I'll see you in church, though.
Back there.
You're not on it.
All right, no, I'm gonna get you.
Okay, take care, good luck.
What an asset.
Okay, Davina, thank you.
Okay, first is Resolution 146 to claim the month of September as Prostate Cancer Awareness.
So moved.
Second.
Swan.
Yes.
Harmon.
Yes.
Christmas.
Yes.
Ward.
Yes,
Resolution approved. Resolution 147, providing a budget insertion into the 2018 budget.
necessary motion.
Second.
Swan.
Yes.
Harmon.
Yes.
Christmas.
Yes.
Ward.
Yes,
Resolution approved. Resolution 148, authorizing the execution of a memorandum of agreement between the city and the Pleasantville IAFF Local 2616.
So moved. Second.
Swan.
Yes.
Harmon. Christmas.
Yes.
Ward.
yes,
Resolution approved. For the record, I'd like to announce the mayor's appointment to the planning board, Brian Bigu and Jacqueline Amato Belton.
Question. Ms. Belton is still the city representative on the planning board. And when it said, how long is the term going to be for Mr. Biggins? It says unexpired. He's taking someone else's?
Yeah, at the end of this year, his term expires.
Oh, he is there.
Mm-hmm.
So he's going to continue.
Yeah.
Hallelujah.
Well, he's taking someone else's term, and that ends at the end of this year for Brian Bigu.
And then we reappoint him for next year, is that?
If the mayor chooses.
Okay.
You want to get back on it?
Yes, I do. You asked a question.
Next, I need a motion to pay for bills.
So moved. Second. All right.
Swan.
Yes.
Harmon.
Yes.
Christmas.
Yes.
Ward.
yes.
Motion approved. Next is public portion.
Okay, anyone from the public that wishes to speak, please come forward, state your name, your address, and your concern.
Seeing none, Madam Chairman, motion to approve public portion. Second.
Okay, all those in favor?
Aye.
Okay. Public portion is now closed. And we'll have comments from mayor and council. Mayor, is there anything you'd like to share?
Yes. This coming Monday, we have the Shot Spotter Town Hall meeting, informational at,
Pleasantville Middle School.
Middle school.
Pleasantville Middle School at 6 p.m.
6 p.m. is correct.
at 6 p.m. in middle school. So I encourage everyone to come out. It's very informational. You see signs posted throughout the city. I don't know if you have any more extra signs.
If you would like a sign, you can stop by my office.
You're supposed to wear a shirt.
Yeah. You have a shirt?
Getting
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I got phone calls today.
And we have shirts available. Does everyone have a shirt?
No, I don't have one.
No, we're working on his. He's getting one.
Okay.
He was absent today.
Unless you want to give me yours.
Mine is too small for you. And also, last night we had the planning board, we had the final site approval for the Superior Grove lab, and it went through. It was about almost 3 hours long, and at times very contentious, and it was very informative for some of the people that weren't informed about what the whole project was about. So it got passed. So now we just have to wait for the state, see if they get licensed, which we'll know by November 1st. Okay, and that's it.
Okay.
And go Eagles.
Councilman Harmon?
Just to say that our councilman, Scott, is under the weather and is recuperating. That's because of his absence tonight. Thank you for your presence and have a great evening.
Councilman Swan?
Good evening. Sterling was wondering, it's funny because my son, anytime he gets back, he lives in Seattle. Where's he go?
Oh, yeah.
Right to the rec. He loves it out there, and it's because of Sterling. So it's, you know, it was really a big inspiration of my son. And I don't know if everybody knows, but there's one-way do not enter signs on Main Street and Woodland now. And it's hard after 40 years not to make that turn, because it's like, when you're going down the street, you'll see 6 people in a row do it. And, but it's got to,
DPW put the signs up last week.
it's tough. Thank you.
Councilman Christmas.
Yes, good evening, everyone. It's been a little rather warm. It feels nice in here tonight. We could stay here a few more hours. You were in here 3 hours last night. Now I know why. It felt good in here.
It's cold.
Thank you for coming out, and it's indeed a pleasure to just help Pleasantville grow. Have a good evening.
And good evening, everyone. I just wanted to say about Sterling. Sterling, as I stated earlier, really helped me a lot with the seniors and basketball with the kids and everything, and with my son. So he will be missed. Wish him a happy retirement. And have a good evening. If there's nothing else, I love you.
Motion to adjourn.
Yes.